Hey! How's it going? Hey, listen, so last time, I gotta go over some stuff real quick. So, I leveled a little bit. Probably got like 3 or 4 levels. I kind of forget exactly. Nothing crazy.
Wow, just stop watching. It's gonna be too easy.
Quit! Also, I got... Who has enemy skill right now? It's actually a good question.
Yuffie? Oh, okay.
I had it on Cloud because while I was doing Materia, was trying to get... Well, let's do Diplo for no reason. Was trying to get... Sorry. Okay, yeah.
Alright, I'm done.
Gotcha, focused. Okay. I was
Goodbye.
trying to get the next level of the limit breaks by killing a bunch of enemies, and I put it on Cloud because he's only at level 2 and Yuffie's at level 3.
But since at level 1.
We'll get there. Okay, so, yeah, the last time, I got this big, this magic hammer from some random dumb enemy. I don't even remember, outside of Junon. Some little whatever enemy. And it's gonna be key for this fight. So, I'm not gonna lie, the 3 or 4, levels, they help. But, it's that magic hammer that, is really the GOAT. So, in this part, we are probably going to finish all of the, large...
entire story.
Yes, the huge materia. I don't know if I mentioned it last time. I'm not gonna lie and say I've been watching it, but at the store sometimes I'll put on the Final Fantasy VII 100% speedrun. Has anyone ever seen what the world record for 100%?
Please respond in real time in the chat.
I mean, I was talking to the people in the room, but that's fine.
It's like 16 hours, right?
It's like 15 something.
I have not seen it.
So that's literally like an entire waking day. That's amazing. But it's also, considering how long the game is, like, I'm like 18 hours in, so like this person would have done everything 100%, including...
Oh yeah, he's super,
Have we been doing this for 18 weeks, roughly?
No, well, I guess,
wait,
but
no,
we also...
you've been living...
No, but we also
did.
did,
it's been like 2 months.
we also did a bunch of stuff before the Calm Flashback a couple years ago, I remember.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that was probably like 5 hours. I mean, Midgar's pretty long.
Yeah, I don't even know if you were around, because that was...
I was not around.
Don't you remember we started right at the Calm Flashback because you...
No,
loved it?
I remember
And
that.
loved
I
us?
just don't remember anything before that.
Got it. Yeah.
It was before my time.
BB before Ben.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of it's really good. Like the way it's set up is kind of amazing. Clearly, I didn't watch it, but like I'll skip around to different parts, and when he has to like, he gets all the level 4 limit breaks and everything, so he has to kill in order to go up to the next level, to limit level 2 and limit level 3. You have to kill a certain amount of enemies. So he just at some point just starts grinding out killing. He goes to whatever place has the most enemies that are easiest to kill and just does it. I think he puts like slash all on whoever it is, and it's one attack and they're done.
But he has to do that for errors too, right?
Yeah, that's like one of the heaviest spots that he has to grind.
Oh, so is that a thing? You do have to get Eris's level 4?
That's
That makes
part of
sense.
100%.
Well, I don't know, you were the one watching the run.
Dude, I did not watch it. I skipped through to different parts. I'm not watching a 15-hour run.
I used
Yeah,
to
maybe
watch him.
you wouldn't.
He is a European streamer, so when I would wake up in the morning, he was doing a run, he would probably be about like 12 hours in. So I'd watch him while I was waking up for like a half an hour, just like on and off. And it's pretty interesting.
Just other stuff like, I think he gets all the materia, but I didn't check this out, I must admit. He doesn't master all the materia, does he? I'm thinking not, because
I can't
there's no
imagine.
way that can be done in 15 hours. But he does. I know it's just a lot of interesting stuff. Like
He definitely needs one of each material, but I don't know if he masters one of each.
I'm pretty sure he just
Yeah,
gets
because
one
think
of
about
each.
like Knights of the Round, how long that
Yeah.
would take to
Yeah, but
master.
with magic pots, it's not that.
Yeah, but even if you constantly use elixirs on magic pots, it's got to take a good like hour, which clearly it doesn't. But I'm probably gonna get some of my strats for when I eventually do Emerald and Ruby weapon off of that, because I mean he's not very leveled, it's just that he uses his materia like amazingly. So what we're gonna do?
Yeah, he has setups. I don't really get it, but he uses Death Blow with Tifa, and somehow like at level like 20,
Oh,
it takes like
dang.
5,000.
Rip me.
Oh, you didn't put.
I didn't put all. Shoot.
You're fine.
Yeah, just
Aren't you gonna
Just play
magic
it
hammer or
through.
something?
Uh-oh.
didn't you big guard?
No. That's fine.
Well, you're obviously way stronger because that was like literally instant death last time.
Yeah.
No, it was that he did it 2 times in a row last time.
Oh right.
That might be all I need to do. Here's hoping. Last time I used it multiple times, but... So essentially, Parker pointed this out last time. He does not have that much MP, and obviously MP is used for that Lapis Laser.
Well, we'll see how much he has, like, because it won't take the full 100 if he doesn't have it, right?
I don't know about that. Now that... Does he have UP? No. So now we're just going to use Magic Breath, because that's what we do.
Not big deal. Boosh.
Amazing.
Cloud's
This
dead.
fight's really weird. I forgot.
They did a really good job with making, like, most of the bosses, like, have like quirks or like unique challenges with by Cloud. Oh God. But yeah, with having them have like each unique challenges, like even the first boss where it's like, oh, don't attack while its tail is raised.
Yeah, no, I will 100% agree. I mean, there's better RPGs out there and all that, but in terms of like having like very unique stuff to do, yeah. So this is funny. So now when you get to this point, like, I don't think he can do anything. So, it's just a matter of beating him.
Well, you're not supposed to cheat.
Cheat? Who's cheating?
I
mean, is Magic Breath cheating? It's in the game.
So talking about bosses with quirks, I did a full playthrough of Final Fantasy V, and I finished up a couple days ago. And I forgot how many bosses in that game don't even have quirks. I would really just call them gimmick bosses more than anything. Because Final Fantasy V has, like, either amazing 10 out of 10 boss design, or, like, these really weird, annoying gimmick bosses that I honestly forgot about. So, when I was replaying it, I was like, wow, this is really weird.
Hey.
Oh, you mastered fire.
Fire was born.
Fire!
Wow, call this guy Prometheus.
Yeah, I agree. I remember a lot of very specific... Is Final Fantasy V the one where you had to find Gilgamesh, like, over and over again, and it was kind of fun?
Yeah, he mostly shows up in mandatory spots, other than one. But every time he shows up, you can steal one of Genji armors.
Fire!
Yeah, no, Final Fantasy V is amazing. It's just a couple bosses. There's one called...
Wow, Earth was born.
There's one called Atmos that, he casts Meteor at a fairly early point in the game, and pretty much if you get caught in Meteor, you're dead. Like, no matter what. Like, there's nothing you can do about it.
You know, I'm kind of remembering that.
But what happens is that when you're dead, he starts dragging your body in, and then after, like, probably, like, 5 or 6 turns, then he, like, devours you, and then you're out of the battle. So pretty much it's like an RNG battle where it's just reviving people over and over again. And I got stuck at it because you're kind of at a point where you can't, like, get around it, and I had, like, almost no Phoenix Downs. Because Phoenix Downs are, like, super expensive in that game. So
Also, I
was,
want to
like,
point out
kinda
something
screwed
that
for a
I just
while.
got from that last boss. It was the God's Hand, which is Tifa's ultimate weapon. So there's that.
What was
There's
that
also
weapon
this.
you just got?
It's
Scimitar.
the Scimitar is oh, I need that for
The
later.
Scimitar?
Cool. The Scimitar? Scimitar?
It-
Scimitar?
That's scimitar.
Oh man, I know things. Anyway, so I laughed because it has triple materia growth, but it only has 2 slots. So I'm like, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I guess later in the game, if I literally have like Mime and Knights of the Round, then I'll just, and that's all I have left, then yeah, I'll gladly throw it on it.
Mime of the. I think there's quadruple growth ones though.
Oh, talking about...
No, there's no I don't think there's any quadruple
Is there
growth ones.
quadruple?
I don't believe
I feel
so.
like there are. I don't know.
If so, I'll get them.
I haven't
I
played
could have
this
sworn
game
there
in
was,
a million
there was
years.
one called Quadra Magic, but I don't think it.
No,
does.
but Quadra Magic's a materia.
I don't know.
That
Oh,
one,
you're talking about like weapons that give
Yeah, weapon
quadruple.
growth,
I
yeah.
don't think so.
yeah, Quadramagic's the thing. That's one of the ones that you have to have, like, I think a black chocobo to get.
Alright, I get it.
Sorry.
I'm an idiot.
Sorry.
I suck. I haven't played this
Speaking
game
of that,
enough.
when we get to the, we're getting to the point
Speaking of
rapidly
Ben sucks.
where I'm gonna start be doing side quests. So once we get to the point, I think I'm gonna get, once we get to the point where we can enter Midgar, I think that's when I'm gonna start doing side quests. And then once I'm all 100% done with side quests, then we're gonna do Midgar and go straight to the crater. Now, that being said, there's gonna be some side quests for you guys watching out there I'm gonna be doing off screen, and I'll always tell you beforehand. But one of the ones that I'm doing off screen is going to be chocobo breeding. Like, I will probably the last part of a particular part, I'll probably like show you what chocobo breeding is, and then
No,
I'll explain what I'm doing. But I'm not going to do it on screen, and there's one major reason for that. Not only is it a huge time sink, but it's a lot of like randomness. For instance, to have like a green chocobo, right? You have to find, I don't know, it's something like a great and a good chocobo, which in itself is pretty annoying. But then you have to breed them, and even if you have like 2 S-Clank, S-Rank chocobos that are good to go, you will do it over and over again until you get a green one. And I don't know, like, I'll look up a fact beforehand just to make sure that I'm not doing anything wrong, but I'm pretty sure last time I did it, it was, you know, fine. So,
Wow.
The most annoying thing is getting male and female right.
yes, it's very tough. So it'll be like, this is a good chocobo, and you're like, cool. But then it's like a male. I remember one, it gets even tougher because eventually you need a green, this is the one that took me forever. So to make a black, you need a green and blue chocobo, and I kept getting, I think I had 2 males over and over again, and I could not get a female no matter what I did, and it just took forever. So I'm not going to do that on screen in the essence of, we only have once a week to do these LPs, so, yeah.
No, you should do all breeding and racing on screen, please.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna do. I might do like one chocobo race just because it's cute, but oh, I think I meant.
One not prisoner.
I think I meant to. Should I just restart and take him prisoner? I just
It
saved.
literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, does that make any difference? Like, story-wise? I mean, this is supposed to be, like, the,
Dude, it doesn't. Okay.
No. I feel bad. These guys are bumbling idiots. I'm not gonna kill them.
they're the guys that you taught the victory thing to.
Is that canon?
Well, I mean, they just referenced
Yeah,
it.
they just did it. On
Oh, well then no. I'm not gonna kill them. That's ridiculous. Sorry guys. Sorry for the way my. You know what? Speedrun. Speaking of resets, you know what speedrun I was watching recently that has a bunch of resets is Mario Kart 64. Apparently, I found the guy who does the all tracks 100% fastest, and
All Stars.
was it?
You said Super Mario 64 or what?
Oh, Mario Kart. I'm sorry.
okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry. My bad. Mario Kart. So like he'll finish like the Mushroom Cup, and the second he crosses the finish line first, he resets. Like it's like literally like the second.
Yeah, that game seems like it's optimized really heavily.
Yeah, somehow this guy like when he did it, like beat it by like 20 seconds, and he was freaking out. I didn't even press anything. They just stand there. I like these guys. The lack of space, the shaking. What, is Cloud a wimp? Look at him.
Yeah, at first I thought that was Yuffie speaking, but then it wasn't. It's pretty weird.
Wait. So Yuffie's driving it? Because she just want... This is like a very... This is a very interesting... I don't know if everyone has like a thing.
It's kind of a really weird little section of dialogue.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And you would expect Sid to do it.
Like,
I would expect
speed up
anyone except Cloud to say that.
I feel like that translation was more than a little
yeah, it was
misinterpreted.
probably... Either it was not even Cloud speaking, or it was just wrong.
Well, it had to be Cloud speaking because he was the one, like, gesturing during it.
No.
Yeah, that was interesting. Start the mission! Da 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 da! Oh, and another thing that he has to do, like you know how like when you do I'm talking for the FF7 speed run, when you
Oh yeah, this.
I hated this section.
All right.
I remember you can like finish this in like 2 seconds. Yeah, because you just do this.
Hello.
You've got warning and alert. It is now
Cool.
nice. All right.
Yay! I can't believe I read the manual for that. When you do it in the gold saucer, it's a little bit different. But he also has to do, just to get like all the items and whatever, he has to do all the stuff at the gold saucer, like the speed square and stuff like that. And that's kind of amazing. There you raid. Hey. This is Shinra number 2. Everything's normal. Yeah, I'm gonna hurry.
What?
Isn't
Wait.
it like optional to get the huge materia now?
Does it automatically take it?
Forget the huge materia.
Oh man. Dude, so anyone else who plays FF7, are they constantly frightened by Emerald Weapon being down
Oh,
there?
definitely.
You know what? You know what I just
Can I go get it right
remembered?
now? I kind of want to go get it. I'm scared.
Oh, yeah.
Trev, can you look up where in the map it is in the meantime?
What?
The huge materia, so I'm not looking around forever. Sorry.
Dude,
The sunken sub?
Yeah.
You mean?
Emerald Weapon
that-
is not gonna get you.
I feel like that's such a cool little subsection. I
What?
mean, not.
Oh no. So there's the sunken Galinka or whatever it is,
Oh, is that
and
different?
then there's also
mixing
the
them
red
up.
sub, and you'll just see it down there. But I forget exactly. Where
I think
it is.
I think I'm thinking of the Galinka.
I'll do this first.
Nice.
Uh,
This guy. This freaking guy, I tell you. Gets me every time.
He's my favorite. Alright, so we're going on.
Southern edge of the Central Ocean against the islands to connect the tip of the western continent to the Temple of the Ancients region.
Okay. Alright, so we're going. Okay. I think I got a pretty good idea. Da, 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 da. So it is like the very bottom. Alright. What is that? It's no high wind. Military.
It's like the dumbest designed helicopter in the world.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. But they're probably like, man, I wish I still had the high wind. That thing was cool.
Not even a helicopter. I don't even know what kind of... Like a dumb plane.
Yeah, looks
Yep.
like a helmet.
Oh no! Rocket Town, of course. Wait, I don't think I ever paid attention to that. Why is it of course?
They're... Oh, okay, so... They're using the rocket.
Yeah,
with
but-
the
right,
huge
right.
material on board
I-
to shoot it into the meteor.
Has that been explained before?
I think so. I mean, why else would Cloud say Rocket Town, of course?
Dude. Like if they like messed up or like translated it wrong or something like that. I don't remember it being explained before during this run.
Well then I don't know.
I mean,
You
at least
guys
they tell you.
spoiled
At least they
something.
tell you, because otherwise you would be like flying around forever and being like, "Where's this dang
Yeah,
thing?"
because I thought it was so weird how Cloud would just say Rocket Town, of course, and like Sid and Yuffie would not say anything about it, like at all.
Yeah.
They just turn
That
towards
is a
you
little
and
odd.
then run into your model.
Well, they like running into my model. I honestly don't. I don't know. Question of the part: do they say anything about using the rocket for the huge materia before that?
And this is a quiz. We're just testing to see if you've been watching all the previous.
They don't get
parts.
any extra points or anything like that.
Have we ever counted points?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you haven't been counting points? Are you serious?
Well, I have.
I asked you when you
I've
started.
been reading all the comments.
I asked you
actually,
when you
on the videos.
I asked you when you started LPs. I said, "Will you keep track of points that people get for answering the questions?" It's been like 2 years.
Whoops.
Oh, whoops. Whoops. He's gonna be right here. He's gonna be right here. He's gonna be right here. I'm so scared.
I left a comment on one of our YouTube
Ready?
videos.
I'm gonna turn around.
actually.
He's right there. I'm spooked.
It's over.
Hey. Intercepted, huge material. And this part's kind of weird too, where it's just like you get to it and it's like, so this is the leader sub. Makes me sick just thinking about it.
That was easy. They're still prisoner.
I know, isn't that amazing? They
What?
probably are the rest of the time.
Not that they show the inside of the sub ever.
So they're just there forever. Good. They're comfy in there. They're probably
Wow,
like,
it was more compassionate to just kill them.
they're probably like, are we there yet? And Cloud's like, yeah, I gotta go do a bunch of stuff. I'll be back to the sub like in a few weeks. And they're like, "Kay." So we have 3 of the 4 huge materia. The last one is at Rocket Town, of course. No, that's just like, I guess the sub like clearly has some sort of like apparatus to pick up stuff. But it's just funny how they're just like, that was obviously a very quickly done scene where they're like, yeah, we're not gonna edit it. We're not gonna like make
I
a
don't understand
thing for
why
this.
you need to grab the huge materia manually anyway. They should just give it to you in a cutscene.
Yeah, that's stupid. I don't know why you need to go to the helipad, the airpad port, like at all. It just shows you that plane taking off, and you're
Hey.
like, we gotta go somewhere else.
They have FMVs that they need to use.
Yeah, they had some disk space left. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
They were like,
This game had like $50 million budget. You gotta use it somewhere.
So yeah, I like the huge materia part, but that part, it's like weird and quick, where you're like, oh, I'm going to Rocket Town, cool. Oh, you know what? I am. Do I have any? Ethers? I got.
You know what's something to consider though is that like from start to finish, like once they
Heal all.
once they had like the development.
Yes, I want to do
kit-
that as well, but I also want to. Do I have? Who is? Okay, I need steel for sure. And the reason for that is, I believe at
The
this,
Cydric.
the Zydric or whatever it is.
It is definitely the best armor in the game. The only bad thing is that it has no materia slots.
Hey.
But
Restore. Oh, okay.
I mean, this game isn't. There are definitely like weaknesses in the writing that I'm seeing now.
The terrorists.
Yeah.
Love it.
Seeing now that I didn't like in the past when I was, like 9 years old. And something that I do remember is like once they decided that they were going to develop it for the PlayStation, like once actual development began and it moved out of like pre-planning and everything, like it was completed in like a year, I believe.
Dude, that's absolutely absurd.
Yeah, it seems like
It's a big game
Yeah.
for you. There's a lot of stuff going on in it.
Yeah.
And nowadays, the director who did this is the king of delays and budget extensions.
Well, the only
What
good news
happened?
is that FF15 is like good. Everyone
Yeah,
seems
but
to like it.
Nomura for a while was ruining Final Fantasy 15. They literally had to kick him off being the director, give it to another guy to actually finish it.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah.
Is he involved in Kingdom Hearts 3 in any way?
Yes.
No way.
He's
no
the-
way.
He's actually the only one on that team.
He's
Yeah.
just he just sits there.
Nomura is definitely the only guy for Kingdom Hearts because it's its own series.
Wow.
But he's also the director of Final Fantasy 7, so I have no idea what's going to happen.
How? He has like the 2 games that are going to take the longest in the history of the world to make. Absolutely hilarious.
I can't say that he's the only bad director because he wasn't the director of Final Fantasy 13, but I was still delayed like 5 years.
Yeah, and then after 13 came out, they came out with 13.2 and Lightning Returns in, like, decently quick,
I think it
whatchamacallit.
was like 18 months apart.
Yeah, it's not bad. Like, for a full game.
It was
but-
definitely that they were reusing assets so they wouldn't lose money. I feel as if that's pretty obvious.
That makes sense. So, the next battle after this, we're gonna face, Rude. Who is not that rude. He's kind of a nice gentleman. We're going to be spending the entirety of the battle with Yuffie trying to steal the Zedric, I believe it's called. It's a great armor that has 100 defense. It either has no materia growth or it has no
It has zero
materia
materia
slots.
slots, yeah.
Gotcha. But it's a great thing to have. Like, if you're gonna go into, like, an emerald weapon or whatever, and you're like, well, I only need, like, 6 materia, you know.
Yeah, and you're probably going to use your ultimate weapon anyway, which has 8, which is more than enough
Yeah,
for
yeah.
late game builds.
So something like that would be really nice in that, like, legitimately... I haven't done it yet, because I'm playing along with you guys. Like, I haven't obviously, like, gone ahead. So I'm sure when I figure it out, like, there's only going to be certain key materia. Like, besides that, you know, you're not going to be like, I need fire. You know, you're like, I need mime, I need, like, 4 times cut, you know, quadra magic, whatever it happens to be. I would actually be interested to see, like, it wouldn't necessarily be a speed run, but see, like, what the bare materia you need to beat it. You know what I mean? Because it'd be just kind of interesting. I'm sure you can get away with it with using a ton of, like, items. Is Hero Drink in this game, or is that 8?
That's 7, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you just have 99 Hero Drink, and you're like, well...
That certainly is the good strategy. I think that's how I beat Emerald.
I'm gonna do this so I can attack all opponents. Yeah, I've still never beat Emerald, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna beat Ruby too, whatever way I have to do it, even if I have to kill 2 people. Or kill my 2 characters, is what I meant to say. Love these. Too bad he has ribbons. Son! Alright. Let's sense, and let's start. I don't know why, I'm sure this is to the contrary, but, like, for some reason, I feel like,
9,000 hit points. This guy.
it doesn't really have that
Oh
much.
my god. Sid is going to kill him with counters.
I feel like Yuffie's the best at stealing, and I'm sure that there's like actual things out there that are like, nah, son. Yuffie seems like she's best at doing like the odd stuff, like morphing and all that kind of stuff.
Well, she steals all your materia.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why. Like, it's probably not based in reality at all. All right, we're gonna start Kieran. I love how when someone actually has like a good when someone has a good thing to steal, it's just like so annoying to do so. Oh, okay.
Why does he attack like 1,000,000 times in a row?
I think because he's really not that strong. I think that otherwise it would
He just
be
does
like...
it to every single enemy, every single guy for some reason.
Alright, so the battle's on. Can we do... Dang it, Sid! Can we steal it before he attacks Sid enough times?
So sort of talking about like weird steals, in Final Fantasy V, even in the Super Nintendo version, you can steal off Neo X Death, the best weapon in the game, which is called Ragnarok. But in the Super Nintendo version, you don't keep it. The only thing you can really do is that you can throw it if you have a ninja. But in the Game Boy Advance version, you can actually keep it, and it is pretty amazing. But it's just really weird that they give the final boss the best weapon in the game, and in normal means you can never actually use it.
I swear to goodness. You know this is gonna happen. Oh, I should have taken thing off of it.
You just have to heal Rude.
Yeah, heal him. Like, legitimately heal him.
This is cool.